That this card has 2 championship fights, but it feels like all the attention is being placed on you and Gilbert. I'm just curious what you think of all the attention that you're receiving for this fight.
Working. Of course, everyone look at my fights, everyone see me. That's why everyone want to see that fight more than the other fights, Because I'm the king, everyone want to see kings,
Does it bring any extra pressure? I mean, do you feel pressure at all? I mean, all this attention on you so early in your career, and it seems like you have to be perfect and destructive every time out there. Do you feel any of that?
No, nothing. Like, it's the same shit. You're gonna go in there, smash the guy. If you have some pressure, give me. I broke that.
Right. When you look at Gilbert, the style that he has, the experience that he has, is he the most difficult matchup that you've had so far in your career?
I don't think so.
Does his jiu-jitsu concern you at all? It seems like he may have the grappling.
This is not jiu-jitsu. This is not wrestling. This is MMA. This is fighting. And it's not like take the gear and hold somebody. I'm gonna smash his face everywhere.
If you win impressively here, I've got to think people are going to be calling for a title shot. Are you ready for a championship matchup already with a victory here?
I'm already the champ. The guy doesn't want to fight me. Then guy go out, I have surgery, something, you want to go to the boxing somewhere. And he can fix his arm. How we going to go to the boxing, I don't know. And the other guy talks he didn't fight like somebody top 10, and they always find some excuses, I'm ready. I'm already the champ. People know that.
Would you wait for Usman to fight Leon Edwards, or do you feel like you should cut in line and shouldn't even have to wait for that fight?
If they do that fight, if somebody care about that fight, I don't think so. Dana White want to make that fight. Like Leon Edwards, nobody know that guy. And Usman is the same, Nobody want to see that guy. Everyone see me there and smash them both. If they give me both guys same night, I'm going to smash them both.
Do you see either one of those guys as a more difficult challenge for you?
Don't think so. Nobody now in this division. Nobody.
Last thing for me, I guess, how do you see this fight ending? I mean, can you go destroy this person in a minute and a half again, or is this going to be a battle back and forth? What kind of fight do we see?
Not back and forth. I'm going to go in the cage and like I do always and take his head and go home.
Khamzat, have you been impressed with what Gilbert Burns has done since he moved up to the welterweight division? I mean, he's fought for the title. He's on a long win streak. What have you made of what he has done since moving up?
In this division, he lose like when it comes to Usman. He lose and start to cry. And he beat like old man who was like, like what is his name, Damian Maia, almost 40 years old. Who is beating there? I don't know. I will fight 84 kilos, 77, and he come up from 70. And he start to cry when he loses his fight. Nothing. He can't do nothing to me, I'm gonna smash that guy.
You talked about what could happen if you win this fight. Would you get the bump up, maybe leapfrog Leon to get the title fight? If that were to happen, would you feel bad about it? Because everyone feels like Leon's on this long winning streak and maybe he's not as popular as you are.
He almost
would you feel
lose
bad?
his last fight to Nate Diaz, like that skinny guy. And I don't know. If it was 3 rounds. 3 rounds was that, yeah? 5 rounds, and last round he gets tired. If he gets tired against Diaz, what I gonna do with this guy? He gonna get tired after the first minute, I'm gonna knock him out, Maybe this guy not that level, not my level, I don't know. People doesn't want to see that guy.
And then last thing for me, outside of maybe you leapfrogging into a title fight, other people have suggested that if you go out and win, maybe they match you and Colby up for a #1 contender fight. Would you be up for that? And if so, how would you sort of gauge that matchup?
I will be happy if they do that, but I don't think so. That guy wanna fight me. He gonna go to the cops if they fix that guy. He gonna go to the cops, call the cops. Like Dana White will be in the jail if they making that fight. And like he always does. He talk too much in the media, and then when he sees the face-to-face, and he go to the cops, he's not that gangster and to be here. if I'm honest, like you see how to kick him out. This bitch.
Khamzat, over here. If you beat Burns, is the title shot, is that what you want next? Or is that what makes sense for you?
I don't care. I'll fight everyone. I come here to take my money and kill everybody.
And when you say like you don't care, so you'd be open just to taking any other fights? Because I assume
Yeah,
the
whatever
belt is...
they want, I want to smash everyone. They have to give me that title. If I smash everyone, who's gonna be next? I don't care.
Yeah, and we've seen you in your career go up to middleweight and kind of compete in both weight classes. Is that back and forth done? Is 170 the main focus now?
Now more focus on 170. We'll see if my coach said we can do it. But I listened to my coach. I promised him I was gonna do what he said, and we'll see what's happening.
Yeah. Do you think a fight between you and Usman is the biggest fight that can be made in the division right now?
No, I don't think so. I think more like people want to see Easy and me, but Usman, nobody knows that guy, you know, and he's old, and Easy more fresh, young, you know, like me, and I think he want to fight me as well because he did fight with everyone at 84 kilos. He's like me, you know, to fight everyone, and I want to do it the same. Yeah.
A lot of people think that Usman today is the pound-for-pound best, you know, obviously active fighters. Do you think he's the very best?
I don't think so, because when still John Jones here, nobody can be pound for pound. I don't think so. Who make that pound for pound shit, you know? And nobody did. Well, John Jones did. He's one of the best guys in this game. Nobody like him.
Thank you.
Хамзат, приветствую.
Yeah.
Вот ты несколько недель назад вместе с Дарреном Тиллом встречался с Дэйной Уайтом. Расскажи, о чем вы говорили, и можешь ли ты сейчас сказать, что у вас с Дэйной Уайтом такие, ну, как приятельские отношения, что ли? Ты ему можешь там в любой момент что-то написать, что-то спросить?
Да, у нас хорошие отношения, дружим друг с другом. Мы встречались, покушали, поговорили о спорте. Ничего такого. После боя, что будет туда-сюда, вот так.
В бою против Ли Джинляна ты буквально там пронес его через половину клетки, что-то говорил Дэнни Уайту. Есть ли у тебя какая-то заготовка на бой против Гилберта Бернса, чтобы сделать что-то такое же яркое? Или...
У меня заготовок не бывает. Я просто иду, делаю свое дело, само собой получается все такие вещи.
Рассчитываешь ли ты, что в углу у Гилберта Бернса будет Камар Усман, и есть ли у тебя план, если он там окажется?
Я надеюсь, что он там будет. Буду пугать его, бить его друга.
Спасибо.
Down here on your right. You said to start this that Gilbert isn't the toughest guy that you've ever fought. So who would you say that is?
What?
You said to start this that Gilbert wouldn't be your toughest opponent. So who have you fought in your career?
Who said he's toughest opponent?
Han frågar om du har sagt att Gilbert är den tuffaste motståndaren. Inte är den tuffaste killen i din karriär. Vem var den tuffaste?
I think one guy I met in the Brave. There is Ikram Aliskero. He has to be in UFC. That guy is good. I think he won 5 fights after me. And that guy is really good.
And Dana indicated after your last fight that you were breaking all types of social media and engagement records in the promotion for that fight. Have you been able to, or how have you been able to shut out the distractions of fame to stay consistent with your training like you have been?
Han frågar om att hur har du...
You speak so fast, brother. I don't understand.
So
My English is not that good, brother.
So Dana said after your last fight that you were breaking a lot of records on social media for engagement and promotion. How are you able to keep distractions of fame away so you can stay with your training?
I don't think about that things, you know, like what I do is like history and these things. I just go back and work hard and come back and smash somebody, take my mom and go home, rest again, start again.
All right, thank you.
Khamzat down here on your left. Kamaru Usman has actually been helping Gilbert Burns during his training.
What is 1 hour?
How do you feel about that your opponent is being helped by the champion and he's the contender as well?
I don't know. He can bring all the world. There's not helping him, you know, when it comes to the cage. He can bring all Nigeria if he wants. No problem.
Khamzat, why you didn't sleep last night, brother?
I sleep good, brother. That stinks.